Good evening. Carson, how you doing? Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving and is full and miserable right now. I know I was. It was tough to get back out trapping after lunch. Bob, how we doing? Ruger, what's up, buddy? Pest Hunter, AKW. How's everybody doing? Advanced Predator, I appreciate it. I really do. It's been good. It's been good. PA, Brian, how we doing? It's a good season. We had a decent day today. Video still uploading, probably take a little bit, but we're at 8:06 after a day, so I'm happy with that. LTO, how we doing, bud? I appreciate it, chat. It's a struggle sometimes, It's I'm not perfect with it by any means. I still have plenty of lazy moments, I'll call it, but I try, man. I try. Yeah, your first coyote last week? Awesome, AKW. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Jeff Deeds, how we doing, bud? Not gonna be on here long night. Just kind of touching base, seeing how everybody's doing. It's been a grind. It's been a grind. Hard to believe we're almost 3 weeks into this. I get it, Brian. I get that. I know exactly how that goes. Yeah, you too, James. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, buddy. Hopefully you're not working today. You're on break, but Jeff Hale, how we doing? Lane, how we doing, bud? 22 DPs on your water line for 5 days now. That's interesting, PA. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the type of cat food. Um, how open is your water system? Like, is there big sandbars they're walking down the floodplain up? Um, I know a lot of guys struggle with like in dry creek beds. It's so wide and vast they can go anywhere without trails. So that might be part of it too. Good, James. Good. No, James. No fox. No fox. Yeah. Really, LTL. Well, the skunk will be nice. After today, I'm at 55 skunks, I believe. So skunks are doing awesome for me. That's my record for skunks by far. No, 9 rats. Rats are fun. I always love catching rats. Oh, that's too bad, AKW. Wow, James, that's a lot of snow. We're not getting anything like that, but we are going to get cold for a little bit. A couple days here, we're going to get lows in the mid-teens, which is definitely cold. So, 2 cats in 2 days, awesome. Full of roasted beaver. There you go, Jeff. Absolutely. Got one at 160. Nice. Lane, I'm doing good. I feel good. Um, I don't sleep well for some reason. First week I slept great, but this week I've just not slept well. Um, Other than that, I feel good. The line's not producing like I want it to, so tomorrow's a big day. That's we're not going to be on here late. Tomorrow's a really big day. Um, we're going to be pulling some stuff, adding a lot. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty big. Yeah, Ruger, that's too bad, man. That's too bad. Hope you don't get stuck, James. I get that. Yeah, try it, PA. Because if you're on open stuff like that, you want some kind of draw to them. Uh, I'm lucky enough, like my dry land trails, that trail's this wide. I'm putting the dog proof right there. Versus you get on some of those creek banks, you might have 5 to 20 feet where they're just walking down randomly. So that could be a big difference. I bet, LTO. I'll bet, buddy. Oh, nice, Brian. Nice. Well, hopefully you get it, buddy. Hopefully you knock him down. Oh, yeah, KW, that's tough, man. Two coons and a possum on day two. I got you, Ruger. Um, yeah, for me, they just have not moved the last couple nights. Um, I don't know why. I went 67 and then 57 and then 23, and now we're at 25 today. But I should have been in the low 40s there, and I don't know. It's weird. I've talked to other people in Southern Iowa, and they're like, "What's going on? Why didn't we catch anything last night?" And I don't know. It's just weird. It's got to be the moon or something that's starting to become full again. I don't know. How we doing, Ty? I'm doing good, bud. Now I got this sniffing nose and uh, James. It probably would on something like that. If you're out in the wide open, eye appeal would definitely be key for sure, or something very loud. I heard that too, Jeff. I don't know. It was just a slow day, which is fine because I had Thanksgiving in midday and actually caught a one coon in my Thanksgiving close. So hey, Mark, how we doing, bud? You'll appreciate the video coming out here. It'll probably release tomorrow morning sometime of today. Uh, the ditches that we were going up are nothing compared to the ones on this back half of my line. They are straight vertical and like 15 to 20-foot vertical. It's pretty crazy. Advanced predator, yeah. It's just weird. I don't know. I tried learning today. I think I even said in a video of the ones I am catching. Why am I catching them there versus here? What is the common denominator to become a better trapper? And there really wasn't one that I saw. So, but I'm gonna keep reading into it. There you go, LTO. Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, Jeff, and that's just weird. I don't know. It's got to be something to do with the moon. I know it's starting to become full again, I believe, or maybe just left full. I'm not sure. PA, yeah, he's doing pretty good on skunks too. AKW sounds like a badger to me, bud. Hey Dan, how we doing, buddy? Okay, Gold Falcon. So it's not just here then. Seems like everyone in the Midwest is just kind of having some slower time. So Jeep fam, how we doing, bud? Left full, you think? I only got the one today. Yeah, I only got one today. So I believe that puts me at 55 for the year, which is awesome for me. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, Dan, you must have sent out a mass text to people because I was getting their replies and I'm like, what are they talking about? And then I finally got your picture at like that's whatever time I text you, 5:30 or 6. So, hey, Gold Falcon's wife, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good night. All right, PA, maybe we're coming down from a full moon then. I'm not sure. Honestly, guys, I just these days just become big beatings and I lose track of what day it is half the time and I lose track of the full moon cycle and it gets to be a mess. Oh, absolutely, Gold Falcon. I hope you guys are having a great night. Ooh, Jeff, that's tough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I actually ran into more theft on this pre-staked line than I've ever ran into before, so that kind of sucks. Oh, you're good, Dan. You're good. No, most of my line though, I have no signal, so And it's not like as soon as I get signal again, pictures and messages come through. It's like hours later they just randomly come through. I don't get it. There you go, AKW. Hopefully it works out for you, bud. Not yet. I haven't, Bob. All my skunks right now, they're going into. I got one chest freezer dedicated just to skunks on the carcass. Instead of making my wife's life miserable every single night, basically I'll have what I call skunk parties, which is a party of one, really. But I'll take a full day on a Monday or Tuesday, and I will just skin and flesh 25 or 30 skunks. Uh, if I'm gonna smell like crap and she's gonna hate me, I'd rather just be 1 or 2 days versus every single day. So okay, Kenneth. So we're headed that way then. Hunting and stuff. How we doing, bud? Woody's is in here. How we doing? LTO. My recommendation first, when you're going around the rear end of a skunk, be very careful. You want that knife blade barely under the skin. And when I do it, I I don't even know how to show you this. If I'm doing it and I'm taking that knife, I'm just like literally a 16th to an eighth of an inch at a time cutting that skin. Don't go try taking a 3/4 inch swipe through there. You hit those glands, life's gonna suck. Go slow. And for me personally, I like to remove the glands and the whole rear end as soon as I get it opened up. So you get it opened up kind of like you would a coon. You got the slice from leg to leg and down the tail, both sides of the rear end. I will pick up the rear end and slice right next to the tail. You can see the pods on both sides. And you can take meat with it and everything else, and you can take that whole rear end and pods out separately, and then you can skin it just fine. That's my opinion. I think I got a video on it actually. Yeah, my wife filmed it, I believe. Wisco, how we doing? Jacob, all my skunks are getting tanned, but I don't know if that one will stay that way or not because it's just a fat roll. Like I've never seen anything like that before. That's why I had to post it on here. It's pretty cool. CRB boogie shoes. I appreciate it, CRB. But actually today I had a it's gonna be kind of interesting the video. I could have edited it out, but I didn't because the first time you'll hear me swear in the video for the first time ever, I think. But I almost I thought I was gonna get hit by a flying airplane. Uh I know, as crazy as that sounds. I was kneeled over setting this 220 and I'm like, man, that sounds like a truck coming up the road. The road's behind me going like this. And I'm like, no, that's coming right at me. And I'm thinking, all right, it's side by side coming through the field. And I'm like, that is not a side by side. And by the time I looked, here's, this two passenger plane 40 feet, 50 feet above me, flying right over the top of me. Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, LTO, I will be sleeping in the garage for a week if I hit glands. That's why I'm going to get them all done in that week. So that way it's over with. No problem, Kid Heavy. Good luck, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, hopefully it is PA. Hopefully it is. Oh, CRB, he did. He completely buzzed me, and I was not expecting that. I'm 4 foot off the ground, setting the 220, and just the wind and everything. I heard it coming, but I thought it was here, and then it was here, and then it was coming really fast and loud. Like I prepared to get hit by a truck coming through this fence in front of me. Like it legitimately scared the crap out of me. It was bad. Not legitimately, but it did it bothered me. Like I was, I'm gonna get hit by something. Mark, that's awesome. Good. I hope you did. I hope you don't forget that. That was a lot of fun. Wisco, this is what's weird. My knee is almost fine on the line. In the evenings when I come home, just going up the stairs, lifting in and out of the shower, onto the couch, like it's got a slight and it bugs me. But trapping hasn't bothered me at all for this whole second half at all. So I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I think I'm gonna get checked out though. Um, Probably here in a couple weeks once things slow down. Just see what's really going on because it's just confusing, really confusing me. Oh yeah, CRB. Next gen's the man. That kid's unstoppable. Wow, Gold Falcon. That's awesome. That's a big one. Woody's got all. What do you mean cleaned? No, CRB. Hopefully not. It's just weird. It acts up at times when I'm not using it, which is kind of confusing to me. You know what I mean? No, Ruger, I haven't yet. I've only got the two. Dan, how we doing, bud? Nope, we still got one more to get, Rigger. I'm hoping not to catch it for a little while yet. Starting some new ground tomorrow. Awesome, Mark. Awesome. I know I might be headed south, doing some bobcat coyote trapping in the snow late season, which would be a lot of fun. I did it a few years ago, and man, that was a blast. That was just a blast. The more memorable animal bite? Are you asking if I have one, or what's the most, or what are you saying, Dan? We're allowed three hunting and stuff. Nice, James. Nice. Yeah, no, I get it, CRB, and it's not even like pain. It's just kind of like I don't know, like you move wrong or something. Kind of, I'm sure everyone in here's done it where like you move your back wrong and you're like, oh, how bad was that? Like that little like sharp pain real quick, but it's gone. That's what my knee does when I'm not using it. It's really weird. Ace, that's something my wife would say. Oh, the one I can't forget. I don't know if you'll be able to see it right here. That one was bad. Boy, it's so hard to show up in there. That was the only time I've ever been really fully bitten. And yeah, she laid me wide open and there was blood everywhere. That was a nice little trip to the ER. Oh, okay, LTO. I get it. Yeah, hopefully, boy, Christmas, boy, that's gonna be cold for you guys up there. You guys got any snow yet up there, bud? So my plan tomorrow, run what I have out. I set out 40 fresh locations today. Basically the very end of my line. I got it all set, ready to go. We're gonna pull a few dead things. I'm gonna set a lot of my line that was only ran for 4 days earlier. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and set as much of my last final fresh section I got. And see what happens. Oh, Ruger, I don't know how those boys are alive this morning. I mm, yeah, it got pretty wild. Yeah, James, I would definitely would, man. I know I'm gonna get mine looked at. I'm at that age now where I don't heal quick. Wisco, I go back on Wednesday, and that is the last amount of vacation I can use for trapping this year. So, um, is what it is. Kind of frustrating, but always want more. I'll try and get a few small work lines here and there where, I mean, small, like we're going to check 25 or 30 traps on the way to work. Maybe we'll catch 4 or 5 coon a day. Pretty small, but um, if I want to make it to the National Trappers event next year, which I need to, um, had to save a week for that. So, yeah, Gold Falcon. I think I've both my knees have had issues in the past where if I'm making a set and I stand up wrong or something, I'll get a sharp shooting pain in either one of them and it'll drop me. I mean, it'll drop me. I'll stand back up, completely gone again. I don't know what it is. It's just like it catches every once in a while and man, it sucks. Yeah, Dan, that's the only time I've ever been bit. That's the only time I've ever fully been bit, I should say. I'll tell you what has torn me up though, Dan, more than anything, is raccoon toenails. Those things are terrible. Raccoon toenails will tear you up. Hey, Pops, how we doing? Empty pockets, how we doing? Yeah, it was fun, Pops. We had a good catch then. What was that that was 67 day, wasn't it? I think that was 67. Yeah, Jeff, it always does. It's crazy those toenails, Dan. I don't even know how to explain it because they don't cut you, they rip you. They just because they're so curved that they catch, and if they move out, they just pull and rip everything. It's tough. Yeah, Gold Falcon. I wouldn't mind if there is something that needs seriously done. Get it done so I can still flush fur. North Idaho, how we doing, buddy? Wow, 57 in here on Thanksgiving night. I appreciate it. It's just funny, Wisco. I mean, it's because when if I get down on my knee, make a set, it's like right now during trapping season, it happens more because I'm, on my knees more. No pun, no jokes, please. But it's probably 2 or 3 times a day where I'll stand up and then it hits me. But typically when I'm not trapping, it's just that occasional stand up from doing something or kneel down to tie my shoe and stand up and man, it'll hit me. But then it's completely fine, like nothing happened at all. So hunting and stuff, 8:06 after a day. Jeff, we're talking snow here too, so I'm kind of nervous about that. Snow will shut coon movement down completely. Hope you get it, Gold Falcon. I hope you get it, bud. Dan, yeah, I'm thankful for what I got. Oh, cool, B pin. That's awesome. I'm glad you got a cat. That's awesome. Congratulations, bud. You're skinny and flashing. North Idaho, you're not much different than me then. Normally, it's once my family goes to bed, I head to the shop, and I should be out there now. I've got a pile of fur to skin, but honestly, it's almost too cold now that the fat is so thick. Um, I'm having trouble skinning it, so I got to actually warm it up a little bit before I can get to them. Yeah, Ace. Some rest would be nice. That would be nice. Corey, I'll tell you what, man, that makes my day. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good, successful check tomorrow. or just have good successful season in general. That's awesome. No, Luke is next gen's on fire. I mean, that kid's just he's unstoppable. He's got everything on his side, and he's pushing harder than I've ever seen anybody else push. So uh, he's gonna do some pretty awesome things in his life, I think. Gold Falcon, I the only thing I'll say on that is it's the same thing I've heard for the last probably 8 years from them. Yeah, prices are going to be better. They want fur. But if you ever see them selling fur, it's drastically lower than what you're thinking it is. So I can't say nothing personal against them because I have my own issues, but I wish people luck if they sell to them. And I can't say I never would either, but just yeah, I don't like the politics with it. Yeah, B Pen, you might be right. North Idaho for me, I'm fine with that. My buddy Hoover rode with me yesterday, and like my hands don't get cold. I'll break into ice and check 330s barehanded. My hands don't get cold. If I'm flushing, and I would love, ideally, about 45 degrees is perfect for me flushing because I just need a hoodie and that's it, and I'm perfectly set. But I'm just so warm blooded, it's ridiculous. Probably some kind of disorder, but yeah, Gold Falcon. Yeah, they do pull hard. All right, LTO. Thanks for stopping in, man. You take care of yourself and good luck tomorrow, bud. Empty pockets. I get it, man. That's if I had private ground, that would be the same way here. You can't touch private ground till deer season's over. So James, yeah, that's my opinion on it. But I don't like that. I don't like that game. I like to deal with people that are upfront. This market's tough. This is what we're at, and that's what I need to know. Don't blow smoke up my rear end. I want to know exactly what things are. And I think I've just done this long enough to see that certain people are, they get everyone excited. Coon, we want coon. All right, yeah, we're gonna go try a bunch of coon. All right, here's 350 average. Well, I thought it was gonna be like 7 or 8. Nope, 350. Take it or leave it. Well, you got all your fur thought out. You don't really have much of a choice. So, uh, I don't know. I don't like that game. I've seen it for years past where the talk it up a lot more than what it is, and that bothers me. Thanks, Ruger. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, pops. So my dad's gonna be. I got a fresh beaver for him yesterday, and I gutted it and sent him the whole carcass, and he's gonna smoke it. So, uh, which I've never had smoked beaver, so that'll be interesting. I appreciate it, Wisco. It's gonna be a fun next few days. We've only got 4 more days of trapping hard, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, James, you're very lucky on that. Yep, 100% lucky on that. Uh, the only issue is some of those people at that sale are buying for them. I guarantee it. Same thing with the Iowa. You've only got really, I think it's 7 people, 7 companies that send fur out of country. Everybody else sells to another dealer or to one of the 7. So, um, but yeah, I just That's what bothers me. I don't know. That's yeah. I won't go into any deeper. I have my own personal opinions that I keep to myself. I get it, PA for sure. Oh yeah, Jeff. I've had beaver backstraps on the grill before. I really like them. Yeah, looks like it. Hunting stuff. Not a lot, I don't think, but it's gonna be here. Right, exactly, James. And that's the thing. That's exactly the thing. Uh, what I do know for a fact is a monopoly is bad. If we have a monopoly, it's just bad. Uh, so that's why I always try to support some of the smaller buyers if I can. But I deal a lot with a guy who's very, very upfront with me. Very upfront with me. He'll straight up tell me, you know, hey, well, actually, I called him the other day and I asked him, like, hey, how bad's Coon? He goes, it's not good. We can move them, but these are our price points. Perfect. That's what I want to know. That's all I need to know. Ruger, it is actually right outside that door, right as soon as you walk in our main door, right next to it. There's a closet right there. So yeah, she picked out a spot for it. That was pretty cool. I appreciate that, you guys. You guys are good people. Well, your wife and kids are. Yeah, James. I don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind some snow, uh, but not now. Let me get this week of raccoon trapping done, and then we can hit snow. I will, Ruger. I'll send you a picture when I'm done. Oh, Ruger, she loves it. She loves it. It did take her a while to find a spot for it because she's one of those people that, what's the word? It's got to match and it's got to be perfect, which is fine. I'm glad she takes the time so I don't have to move the freaking thing 10 times. But uh, no, it's got to be perfect. So, but no, she loves it, man. That's awesome. Jeff, that's something we're working on here. That's something we're working on. So, Dan, we got my name, our name on a beautiful, I think it's raccoon board, kind of a little plaque thing to hang up. It's really nice. Oh no, Ruger, no, it's perfect. It's perfect, buddy. It's too nice to put in my shop. I know that. Or James, we've had slow days too, bud. Cam Blue Ridge, how we doing? Petska, aren't they out of? I thought they were actually out of Minnesota, but they're permanently closed. Wow. Yeah, Dad, you have to check out Mark's beaver video. ORD. North Idaho. Yeah, I get it, bud. I get it. Hmm. Justin, how we doing, bud? Kind of stuff I am, man. It's been tough. You know, we've ran traps. Well, like today, it was a long day. Today was a long day. Had several days running right till dark. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. We're gonna probably be running past dark, setting traps. Um, I'm always tired. Even when I'm not trapping, I'm always tired. James, I would too. Just being able to watch the snow and learn something's huge. It's just awesome. That's why I don't want snow yet. I want to wait till our coyote line is slowing down, or my coon line is slowing down. But once I get this last run for 4 days, then yeah, I'll bring on some snow. Let me have more fun with it. North Idaho, probably not. Probably not. It's no Mark Beard, but Ruger, it's good for him though. Good for him. Beaver fajitas. Yeah, North Idaho line. I was running. We got snow, and I found like three places where coyotes ran that night before. Not just one, like three or four of them where they crossed. I set snares, had two coyotes the next day, so it was awesome. Burn some of that energy off. I get it. Yeah, on the stuff it would. The mustache is what gets me. I get excuse me. I get like these two fangs going. That drive me crazy. Jeff, so did I. First time I ever caught a coyote in a 220. I've always wanted to. I figured that of all my goals, that's probably the hardest one I wanted. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna cover some miles tomorrow. We're probably gonna be staking new traps in the ground, setting some old line. It's gonna be a long day. Long day. At least the weather's holding off. This is what I need because, like I said, I got plenty of fur to skin, but realistically, in the weather we're having right now, where the lows are probably going to be at 30, the highs 40, raccoons can be good for a week. No problem. Upton 422. Funky still has a Iowa Trapper starter kits available. Yep, they've got kind of it's a deal. I'm not sure how much of a deal it is, but it is a discount for everything you need to trap raccoons. Do the hustle, right? I could see that, James. I could see the 330, but 220's tough. Oh yeah, Justin. Yeah, it's like yeah, a week from today, I think I saw it because we're gonna get that real cool snap. Was it Sunday, Monday, maybe? Maybe it's Monday, Tuesday. Like it shows low of like 18 degrees here, high of 30, which is gonna suck. But right after that, yeah, it's like 45 and 30 at night. So but we're gonna have a good time. These last 4 days, we're not gonna break my season high this weekend. I know that, but boy, I'll tell you what, if we can flirt with that 1,000 by Tuesday, we got a good shot. Ruger, you're not wrong. Because guess what? Our dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, and that's the truth. Wow, must be getting pretty bad over there then, CRB. You'd be surprised, Mark. You'd be surprised, buddy. There are several people out there that have pretty good one. Justin, that's awesome. That's awesome. How many beavers your neighbor caught so far? I'm assuming he's water trapping since he's caught an otter and some other stuff. Wow, Jeff, that's crazy. That's just crazy. No, so not terrible, CRB. Montana Wolf Trapper, how we doing, buddy? Glad to have you in here. I seen your Facebook post that they closed wolf trapping down till January something. Is that a common thing up there, or is that just a random thing, or what's going on? Ruger, before you go to bed, make sure you sit down and go pee. Pest Center, thanks for stopping in, bud. Ah, I got you. I got you, Justin. Montana Wolf Trapper. I need to give you a call again, buddy. Been a while since we chatted. Hope everything's going well for you up there, bud. Mark, how's your season going? I won't lie, I get notification for your videos, but I'm just so swamped with everything I haven't had a chance to really catch up on them. For me, most of my video watching will start in January or February. That's kind of my catch up on everybody's season because I'm just so swamped. There you go, Mark. That's all matters, buddy. That's all matters. Ugh, Montana, that's tough, man. Oh, that's tough. I'm sorry to hear that, Paul, but hopefully, yeah, that's tough. Well, I suppose it's 10:15. Probably should wrap her up. Uh, gonna be a huge day tomorrow. Huge day. I can't even tell you how huge it's. This tomorrow, if everything goes right, uh, which it never does, but if everything goes right, we're gonna have a huge swap of line tomorrow. So, set some of the real good stuff that was only set for 4 days. I've probably got 30 spots that I haven't touched yet on the 4 day old line. I set 40 spots on my new line. And then if I get to set it, which isn't even pre-staked yet, another 80 locations to set. It's so hard, but in my mind it makes sense. But trying to explain it's terrible. But no, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be epic. I think. Hopefully, make for some really good last 4 days if the weather cooperates, which never happens. Um, so it is what it is. But Montana, good night, buddy. You take care of yourself. Kind of jealous of your life up there. Out in the middle of nowhere, doing your own thing. Pretty cool. I appreciate it, Ace. I need that. I really appreciate it. So you guys all take care. 6 o'clock's in pretty early, and I am shot. It's been a rough few days. So uh, yeah, Justin. By the way, yeah, I think I texted you about that cat. Maybe I didn't, but I think I did. That's the thing. Like I don't even texting. Like I'm so far behind catching up with. It's ridiculous. So everybody take care of yourselves. Hopefully, you had a good weekend, and we'll catch you guys later. So gonna have a real big day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the footage. Today's footage is pretty cool. When it comes out tomorrow, you'll see you'll see some of the hustle, the what it really takes in a sense. That's pretty cool. So you guys take care, and we'll catch you tomorrow.